Hey our friends, today we're going to draw a summer shark.
Yeah, we hope you're going to follow along with us because art is always better with
With a friend.
Yeah, a friend, just like you, and also family.
Yeah.
You need your drawing supplies. We're going to use a pencil first for all of the main shapes, and then we're going to use markers.
Yes.
You also need some
Paper and something to color with.
Yeah, but remember, you can also use whatever you have at home or in the classroom.
Yeah.
Like colored pencils or even
crayons.
Well, yeah, crayons. All right, you ready to start?
Yes.
We're also using marker paper to draw on. That's because we're drawing and coloring with markers. It helps protect our table and also keep our markers lasting a lot longer. Okay, let's use our pencil, and we're going to draw the main shape of our shark first. So let's draw a diagonal line that comes down, and then it hooks right at the bottom for the tail. Yeah. Then we're going to draw the outside or the back of our shark. So right here, actually, let's curve it just a little right here for the nose. So it's kind of going straight, but then we changed it. We can also erase any guidelines we don't want to keep. Get rid of that. And then let's draw the nose of our shark, and we're going to come out pretty far like this. And then we're going to curve around for the tail. I might change this just a little. Yes, I'm going to change it just a little bit. I'm going to curve out not as far and then back in. I'm going to erase the guideline that I don't want to keep. That's the nice thing about using a pencil first. You can get the lines just the way you want them before we use our marker. So you can even pause the video if you want to take extra time to work on the shape of your shark. Good job, Jack. That looks really cool.
Thanks.
Now let's draw the tail. I'm going to draw a backwards C shape, and it connects to these two lines down here at the bottom. And the top shape, went a little wobbly. There we go. The top curve, I'm going to draw it a little bit longer, and then the bottom curve maybe shorter. And then we're going to connect like this. We're going to draw a curve that comes in and then down. Then we can also erase this little guideline that goes through the tail. Okay, now let's draw the floaty that our shark is swimming with. We're going to draw a curve right here across the waist. Now let's draw the bottom of our floaty. I'm going to draw another curve right below it that matches. So I'm going over it a couple times just to get it the way I want it, and then also to make it darker for our friends to see on the camera. But you can press lightly so it's easier to erase. Okay, now let's draw the outside of the inner tube or the floaty. We're going to extend the bottom. We're going to curve around like this and then connect just above this line. And then we can do the same thing over here. We're going to extend it out past and then connect into the back of our shark. Yeah, good job. Now let's switch to our eraser, and we can erase the guideline of the shark's body going through the inner tube. Then we can also turn this into a flamingo floaty. I'm going to draw a circle right here for the flamingo's head. And then we're going to draw a curve that starts at the top of the circle, and we're going to curve around like this, and then we're going to S-curve into the top of the floaty. So right here, I kind of went over it a couple times. I changed the line a little. There we go. Yeah. And then let's draw the bottom of our flamingo's neck. We're going to start here, and we're going to draw an S-curve that comes around and connects to the bottom of the floaty. Now let's draw the beak. We're going to start here and draw a curve that comes down. Flamingos have pretty big beaks. Then we're going to draw the top of the beak. We'll start here, and we're going to curve out and then connect to the bottom of the other curve. Yeah, and then we can also draw a curve right here that connects to the other side. Then let's switch to our eraser and erase part of the circle that's going through the beak. And we can also erase the circle that's going through the neck. Let's come down here and also erase the inner tube or the floaty line that's going through the neck. Let's also add a little wing, a flamingo wing on our floaty right here. So I drew a curve coming out, and then we're gonna draw an S curve for the top of the wing. I'm gonna curve one way like this, and then we're gonna curve the other way for the rest of the wing. Then we can switch and erase the guideline going through the wing. We could also add a little tail on the back of our floaty. Now let's add the fins for our shark. We're gonna start here. I'm gonna draw a line coming through the floaty, and then we're gonna draw the other part of the fin curving down and connecting. Yeah, and then we could also draw the other fin over here. Our shark is hanging on to the floaty because he's having fun.
Yes.
Or can't swim. Now let's draw the back fin for our shark. I'm gonna draw another curve that comes out and down, and then we can start at the end and curve back to the shark. Now we can switch to our black marker, and we're using our Art for Kids Hub alcohol-based markers. If you have the same set, you can use the same colors that we're using. We're just starting with our black marker, but also don't worry, you can use whatever you have at home or in the classroom. Let's start with the nose of our shark. We're gonna start out here, and we're gonna just trace over the pencil line down and connect to the inner tube. Then we can also draw the back of our shark. We're gonna curve around and do the same thing, just trace over the pencil line. Let's also trace over the fin right here. And we can also start on the flamingo. Let's first draw a little eye. I'm gonna draw a circle, color it in. And then we can draw the beak. I'm gonna trace over the pencil line. And then let's also draw a line right down the middle of the beak, and we can color in the end or the tip. Okay, now let's trace over the top of our flamingo's head, and it just goes right into the rest of the floaty and connect to the fin. We can also come back here and trace there. Now let's do the bottom of our flamingo's head. I'm gonna draw a little past the neck, and then we can draw the rest of the neck coming down into the flamingo's wing. Then let's trace over the wing and also finish the inner tube or the floaty. This next part will speed up just because we're tracing over all of the pencil lines for the rest of the shark. So remember to pause the video, take extra time to ink in your pencil lines. Now let's add our shark's eyes and also the face. We're gonna draw a circle. I'm gonna draw it right about here. I'm gonna draw a little circle, and we can also color that eye in. I'm gonna leave a little circle white for the highlight, make the eyes look shiny. And then we could also add the mouth. Let's make our shark super happy. I'm gonna draw a big smile, and also let's draw teeth. Oh, wait, let's draw his mouth open. I'm gonna draw really open. And we could also add a little cheek line too.
That's funny.
Okay, then we gotta add the shark teeth. So even though he's happy, he's still scary with the sharp teeth. And I'm gonna add teeth down here too. The bottom of his mouth, or her mouth. And, oh, also let's add gills. I'm gonna draw 3 curves right here. Next, let's switch to our pencil, well, the eraser, and erase all of the guidelines that you can still see, the pencil lines.
Okay.
We're almost done. What do we still need to do?
Color it.
Yeah, let's pick out the colors. Again, we're using our Art for Kids Hub markers. If you have the same set, you can use the same colors. We have CG1, this is a light gray we'll use for our shark. And then we also have
15
red, and that's for the shark's mouth. And then we also have 2 pinks.
17 and 88.
Yeah, this is for the flamingo. Okay, first let's use our CG1, and let's draw a few more lines on our shark so that we know where to color. We're going to start with the fine tip end of our marker. We'll start at the nose, and we're going to go just under the eye like this, and then we're going to curve around for the cheek. We could also kind of go through the gills right here, and we're going to go past the fin, and then we can add a little line right here on the end of the fin. Then let's come over here. We're going to draw a curve that comes down, and we'll stop about there. And then we can come back up, and we're going to imagine another curve starting from the fin and coming through and connecting to the other curve. Now we're ready to switch to the chisel tip, or the thicker part of our marker, and we're going to fill in the top of our shark, also the fins, and this part will speed up, so remember to pause the video.
Okay.
Then let's switch to our red and color in the mouth. And that was red 15. Okay, now we can switch to our pink, and this is 88. This is for the main body of our flamingo. We're gonna speed things up again. And then last, let's switch to our 17 light pink for the beak. Ooh, this is still a little bit darker than I think what I wanted. That's okay. We can also use our white colored pencil. Once it dries, we can add this on top to lighten it up so it's even lighter pink. We can also use the white colored pencil to make the highlights and the eyes bigger, and you can also add little highlight on top of our shark to make it look wet or shiny. I'm going to add it right here too on the fin. I'm not sure if this shows up as much on the camera, but we could also add it to the inner tube on top of the pink, and I know that shows up a little bit better. The last thing I'm going to do is go around the outside with the black marker, the fine tip, and make the outside shape thicker. And I just like how this looks. I think it's a cool style. We did it! We finished drawing and coloring our sharks, and they turned out awesome. Our summer shark.
Yeah, I really like the flamingo.
Yeah, you can pause the video right now to match your same coloring, or even add more things to your drawings, like a background.
Or you can add other animals like crabs or fish.
Oh yeah, that would be fun if it was a big pool party.
Yeah.
You could also add more things to your shark, like sunglasses or hat, or maybe even give them a cool summer drink.
Yes. We hope you had a lot of fun drawing the summer shark.
We do. We hope you had a lot of fun, and we'll see you later, our friends.
Goodbye.